Hello. We already out here. I didn't even bother with the intro because I was ready to go. Usually I got like shit to check, but not today. We out here. All right. Let me make sure the music is on. I guess I could have checked that, but that would have required me changing the scene and everything, so whatever. Uh Music's on, music's on. Excellent. And connections. All right. We'll start the music after I get through all the difficult thinking bits. All right, shuffle it up. Table, booth, counter, and bar. Those are, I don't know, places to sit at a restaurant. Restaurant seating options. That's the blue, eh? All right. Lounge, chill, veg, and loaf. Was there like slang for just not doing anything? Uh, Scroll, swipe, pinch, and tap, all different actions you can do to a phone or touchscreen. Yep. Quash, eek, ale, and hive. What do these have to do with one another? Oh, vegetables minus a letter. Squash, leek, kale, and chive. Well, that was easy. Shit, that took like 20 seconds. Okay, maybe a little longer than 20 seconds, but not that much longer than 20 seconds. Have they allowed me to start doing the mini again? No? Damn. Alrighty, alrighty. We out here on a Sunday, so I'm expecting numbers to be lower than usual anyways, so I don't mind as much that we're playing Musume, which is usually a pretty chill game. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right, that's all good. Mubot is up and running. We got to go over to screen capture because for some reason this game really doesn't like zooming in. Lazy Turtle's on YouTube. What's he doing on YouTube? How's it going? Don't worry, I got it set up. You're probably going to deal with a little more of a chat delay than you're used to, but that's just how it is. Turn those down a little bit. There we go. All right, let's see if we can win the legend race today. There's a new one, and I've kind of gotten screwed a couple times on it, so. She's only B rank. She really doesn't feel like she should be able to win shit, especially since she's got things like Iron Will. Like, that's not even good. This is basically just like I want to use this Narita Taishin, but she is a late surger. I was on YouTube when you went live and didn't want to switch apps. Word. And you're doing good. Good. You should be doing good. That's good. Let's see if Narita Taishin can win this. She has literally double the speed. The stamina is better too. Like, she's got better skills. I don't really understand how she's losing these. I guess just the hesitant late surgers is enough for her to not be able to win easily. That's a little bit suspicious, though. I don't feel like that should be true. We're gonna blow through the early game because I watched this 3 times yesterday as she lost just barely 3 times in a row. Really does feel like she can win just as long as she triggers Breath of Fresh Air at some sort of reasonable time. My legs hurt though. I spent 8 hours in the mall yesterday. 12K steps, that's pretty good. That reminds me of whenever you go out on a vacation somewhere and you're just walking around all day, every day. And your phone died an hour before you went home. Yeah, then you probably got a good 14K in there. Oh no, rushed. Don't like that for me. Especially since I'm not really rewarded for it at all, either. Yo, can we get Breath of Fresh Air on the back straight for once? Or at the very least, could you not there we go. Could you not, I was gonna say, could you not just trigger all of my velocity skills before the final spurt, but that's asking a bit much sometimes. There's Professor of Curvature. That's actually guaranteed to happen there anyways, so... Corner skills all trigger at the same time, so it's like... I'm basically forcing my way into a good position. This is kind of where I want to be, though, is it not? I mean, like, besides the part that these fuckers won't get out of my way, I want to trigger Nemesis if I can. That's another thing that just hasn't been triggering. And we're in a good spot to trigger it here. Yeah, well, as in the UK, I got 20 steps 3 days in a row. Yep. Okay, I guess you really don't want to trigger that skill very well. Let's see if I can catch Super Creek this time around, though. I mean, you can see I'm triggering my last spurt first. She's not as fast as me, so it always blows my mind that she's able to catch up in the last run. It's like, she really shouldn't be able to. She's not as fast, and we both have enough stamina to finish the race. There's not really any... She doesn't really have any business catching up. Hey, there's a late game skill for once. Okay. Bro, just call me a liar then. Just win. I wasn't even close that time. What the fuck? There was like 7 lengths. Yeah, 7 lengths. Easy clap. I mean, Narita Taishin's a fucking monster, but... Easy clap. Give me the money. Put the money in the bag. Put the carrots in the bag. I don't have the money to be going to the shop like that. I'm poor. But now we can just speed through the races. Now that we've won one, we can just click the fast forward. Hey, now you're winning them all. Good for you. Make sure everything's still good. We've got YouTube. We've got this going on. Alright. We're all good. Every now and then you want to check OBS, right? Just make sure... Bad? Again? Every now and then you want to check, just make sure that there's not something weird going on, like, oh, by the way, the game has no volume. Third. Got stuck on someone, did you there? You ain't got no business being anything besides second or first, so if you're getting less than that, something happened during that race. And I'd rather not mauled over whatever it was, so I'm just gonna accept it and move on with my life. You know, just yesterday I was racing with this. This is the Silent Suzuka I've been using, but then I just thought to myself, didn't I just train a fucking monster like 2 days ago? I can just run her instead. Examnom. You said it was about BOFA? Yeah, true. I did say it was about Breath of Fresh Air. Um, Yesterday they weren't triggering at the right times. Today they were. If I had a choice that I could just get Swinging Maestro instead, I'd take that. But alas, I did not have that option. And you got me fucked up if you think I'm not running the Taishin with like fucking 1150 speed. So we're just gonna have to take the good with the bad on that character. I wonder. I wanna get a couple of Umas that have Swinging Maestro, and I have someone to borrow from. But the problem is, I can only choose one between Kita-san and who is it? Super Creek that has that one. So maybe if I pick a character to train that has enough skills that I shouldn't need to worry about that, it'll work out better. Thanks. Ah, there we go. Super Creek. Is this like the first time win bonus? Or, no, trophy bonus? Let's go. Oh, I have enough money. Alright, yeah. We're gonna trade Taishin. What? Oh, I can also get Super Creek up to 3 stars. Recover endurance when well-positioned mid-race. I'm gonna pretend like I know what well-positioned means, but I'm gonna assume it's like front half of the pack or something like that. I guess I can go look it up. I love how some of the ults that are just like stamina restoration just look really out of place in these races. Like Agnes does a bunch of fucking equations and then it zooms in on the speed the like zoomed in face where she's like really running, but she's like running the same fucking speed as she was a few seconds ago because it doesn't actually increase your speed at all. Alright, Taishin. End closer straightaways sounds like a great pickup for you, and I just got enough of these damn things. So you're going up to potential 4. And I would love to get you up to potential 5, but I've got some work to do, apparently. I got 30 of these. I have to run 15 more campaigns where I win Tennosho Spring. That's such a ridiculous amount of grinding. I doubt this has anything useful for me. No, I don't need any of these. You're gonna, I mean, with how many times you have to run to get some of those sashes, I'm sure that I'll just have time to collect some extra dirt shoes. Alright. Taishin, you're coming with me. As for borrows, well, we'll look at that in just a second. So, unfortunately, I only have one character that has a 3-star stat. I'm looking to get a 9-star character of one kind or another because I don't have any yet. So, realistically, I should always be borrowing this one just because they're the only 3-star that I have. And then for this one, I've got some friends that have 3 stars. I think this Narita Brian is my new favorite. They've got 8-star stamina. Turf long, Shadow Break, and Anchors Away. All of which are viable on Taishin. Don't love the cost of it, but what are you gonna do? And we keep the single circle affinity, so pretty alright. And then maybe we get lucky and Taishin gets the S on long. Or the S on turf. Right, so I'm considering taking the... Ooh. Ooh, they maxed out their Super Creek. Ooh. Okay, that changes things. We'll take the Super Creek, and I think I'm still gonna run 4-2 here since Taishin runs longs. But I've got to take a different speed. And here's the issue. I don't have a different speed. I got to take 3 speed with fine motion then. I don't think I want to run 3-3. Feels like too much stamina. Maybe it's okay to have too much stamina. Maybe that's not actually a problem. Maybe we take Manhattan. She's on that long straightaway shit. She's on that stamina eater shit. She's on that passing pro. Although, actually, is passing pro even good? I don't remember when that triggers. Highlander, that's a good one. What were your other two? Non-standard and studio. Okay, those suck, but who cares? There's a few good ones in here. I'm kind of on this train. I tried Diamond here, and then I realized that she's a glorified Guts card, so I think I'll just stick with these. It'll do. Unfortunately, Aishin and Suzuka are kind of like front-runner focused cards, but beggars can't be choosers. We take these, we go, we run. Horse go burr. By the way, Zom Nom, how are you doing today? If you are still hanging around in here. I'm gonna make good use of that Shadow Break ability. It seems very consistent. I mean, as much as I like getting a hint on, wow, this is an awful first day. I think I'm actually taking a fucking wit training day 1. I mean, at least this gets me a little extra friendship and maybe a hint for something I like. Nope, can't say I like that, but thank you. Ogre Clap. That's a good name. Fun fact, Manhattan smells like a cafe. The horse or the place? Manhattan Cafe is great though, man. I don't know what it is about this character. She's got like super basic design, it feels like. I don't know, maybe it's the eyes. I think it's the eyes. I just really like the character. Even though I can't even play as him. Well, if you're gonna keep giving me 3s on stamina, I guess I'm gonna keep taking 3s on stamina. You sure it's the eyes, not her personality? Her personality is great too, but I feel like there's other characters in this game who have comparable personalities. Like, I like Taishin. Taishin's probably my second favorite behind Cafe because of her personality as well. So maybe it is the personality. Maybe that's what it is. Personality plus the looks. Ooh. Got that 30 energy back. That was super worth. Yeah, give me this speed. Gotta train speed at some point, or else we ain't gonna win the maiden race. For the record, I'm not that good at this game, so fair warning there. Yeah, run it back on the speed. Mino needs some friendship as well. Not that this is gonna help that much. We take the max energy, we take the max energy. We're on that 3% failure, but I mean... I'll be honest, do I care about updrafters? I'm pretty sure I don't. What the fuck even is Updrafters? I always forget. I keep getting it. No, I don't care about this. Mile? No, I can't use that. Alright. We're probably, what, we need 14 more skill points? We're gonna have to rely on hitting an event like Maya knows or something to get Shadow Break. Ooh, energy. Hello. There's the skill points. It feels so weird not having Kita-san on a run. I do not like it. Give me this speed. Two there, three there. I'll probably take that. Yeah, given everything else is abandoned. This horse race outfit is awful. What part, for Narita? What part of it don't you like? I actually think it's super stylish. I mean, it's not practical, but neither is TM Opera O's. She runs around with a fucking crown on her head, right? Like, like that's super normal. Late Surger corners. Okay, maybe. Technically, I want to run her as an end closer right now, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I do not have my thing updated over here. There you are, Taishin. Which one is this? Speed and wit or stamina? Give me the speed and the wit. It's kind of a toss-up, honestly, so I wouldn't blame anyone who disagrees with that choice. There's my Super Creek. And change out Satono Diamond for... who else was I running? Damn, I don't even remember. Was I running Fine Motion? I forget. Well, to be fair, Opera has, like, a theme. This girl just looks at her closet and rolls dice. Hell yeah, and she's real for that. Oh, I have end closer straights. And, ooh. I mean, Shadow Break or 60 speed is basically the question. Can I run you as a pace? No, I cannot run you as a pace, even if I want to. Actually, I can take Lone Wolf. Oh, I can't quite afford end closer. Damn. Huh. I feel like Shadow Break is... The fact that it's not like the actual ult, so it's not getting like full value is the only reason why I'm not immediately committing to Shadow Break. Why is she wearing a jacket and put another jacket on her waist? That's fashion, bro. Why do anime characters have belts everywhere? I don't know. I can't answer all the questions. Is that actually a jacket around the waist? It looks like it, but it's like flannel. Maybe she's got like the like, it's too hot, we take off the big jacket, we put on the small jacket kind of vibe. Maybe she's one of those people who gets cold or hot if the weather changes by 2 degrees. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my opinion here. I like that outfit. Alright, let's watch the make debut. Let's mauled over this character getting caught on a bunch of schmucks and coming in third on the maiden race. Bro, yesterday I ran a 20-win campaign as Agnes, which isn't really that good, but it's pretty good. And she didn't get undefeated because she lost her maiden race. Which is just awful. DJ, I have a random question for you. What is your alignment in the Great Danny War? You're gonna have to explain the Danny War to me. I'm not up to date with my history. All right, enough hating. So do you get her off banner or do you roll for her? I've never actually saved enough currency to like pull to pity for any character or anything. Like I play this game super casual like, and I also started like a month or so late. So I have pulled 0 limited characters on their banners. I've never gotten lucky enough to actually pull a character on their banner. So I got her off banner. To answer the question in a very roundabout way. Well, at least she's at the front of the pack for the most part. It always feels awful when the race starts and you're immediately watching them get boxed in. Alright, we can... Oh, never mind. She got boxed in. She's probably going to lose this. She's pretty much exactly where you don't want her to be. Maybe she can sneak it through somewhere. She is running. She's running. She's got a very cool ult. You can't cap on that one. You can find the gap, right? Just sneak through there. Yeah. You'll win in a foot race. All you have to do is be near the front when you come into this last run, and you're good. Alright. How you doing today, by the way, Ogre Clap? So, here's a question about banners as well. Do all characters, after they're limited, just immediately go in the pool, or is there like a wait period or something? I've been waiting on the mood because I have quite a few different events that can increase my mood. I just haven't really been hitting them. And also, I know, like, the very moment you run the recreation, you're gonna get mood up the very next turn. That's just how it works. What is wrong with my hair today? I guess we want to get Super Creek up to friendship status as soon as possible. And probably just resting on this one, yeah. Nice. Give me the stamina. It's not the best friendship training I've ever seen, especially if you're going to give me the 4 wit. I think the friendship is more valuable than the extra couple of speed points. And, hi, by the way, Manhattan Cafe comes out in November. Oh, does she? Alright, well, I guess I know who I'm saving for. Although, I'm probably going to throw a 10 pull at one banner or another because my cards suck. How's it going, by the way? Danny Fett or Danny North, which is it? There's only one. I don't know what any of this means. You're speaking in tongues. I understand Danny's a name, but I don't understand what he has to do with anything. Yes. 3 relationships going up good. No. You kind of lose out on all the stamina recovery, or whatever you want to call it. That said, it's probably still the best one I've got here, given the choices. Well, actually, there's not any energy to restore, so go ahead and use a little bit. Get me some friendship with Akikawa. Or whatever the hell her name is. Yes, there we go. There's the mood up. We take those. Also, we got a Discord message? We got... Oh, that's just my Discord poll about what game I'm playing today. Word. This one is... Was it like either wit or... something else? Unknown music. Wit or power? Give me the power. Alright. Enough with the wit training. I'm not that interested in the wit training. I guess I'm taking it one more time, but we're getting the Aishin Flash double value. She naturally runs hopeful, right? Yeah. I could just read at the top, but who wants to read? Hello? 22 Aishin value or Well, that's actually a fairly tough choice, isn't it? We'll take the stamina. Basically, the creator of Epic the Musical made a video saying he liked Danny's video, but didn't clarify which Danny, so now a war has started about which Danny they're talking about. Okay, now that's funny. And the funny part also is that I don't know any of these Dannys, so I couldn't actually give an opinion either. Stamina up, huge. Give me more stamina. My body is a machine that turns energy into stamina. I don't even have this card. Well, as much as I hate training guts, this is a really good set of people to be leveling up, and the other two kind of suck, so... Manhattan's in the orange. Aishin Flash might also be in the orange. Thanks for the 5 hints on Fighter over the course of 2 events. Pretty sure it's the bottom one. I think I've done that one enough to know which one I need. Did Aishin make it up to... Nope, not quite. Damn. Well, let's fix that. Stamina. Lol, I only know Danny Mata. Oh, so that's what you meant by there's only one right answer. Well, I can't do the training this turn. As much as I'd like to take this 35%, I do not believe in myself to pull that off. Hey, could you not be sleep deprived? Thanks. Have you ever considered just not being sleep deprived? I might not be fast enough. I think I need to be training speed a little bit more than I am. Well, no, I should be fast enough. I should be fast enough. I've got a... Well, I'm gonna have Lone Wolf in just a second. I forget whether I took Lone Wolf or the other one. There we go. We got some speed. We're good. We're fine. Shadow Break. And yeah, I took Lone Wolf last time. Give me that Shadow Break. Oh, you can't hear the music. Lazy Turtle is musicless. Definitely on that late surger shit right now. I'm gonna switch back to end closer eventually, I think. Probably. I guess I don't know that for sure. We'll try our best not to take any skills that are specific to late surger and closer until we know one way or another which one we should be taking. What I am pretty sure of, though, is that she's going to be a long runner. Who am I up against? I see King Halo and Agnes. Gold ship. Ah, fuck you. Tosin, okay. Not that I have any say in how this race goes based on who I'm playing against, but I like to know. You like to get into it, you know, make a spectacle of it. Taishin, what are you doing? She's just decided that she's a pace chaser? What are we doing here? You're not going to be proccing any of your abilities if you're doing that. Too much stamina? She's just gotta run fast because she's like, what am I gonna do with all this stamina? I gotta run. Get shadow braked, idiot. Yeah, I got way too much stamina for any of those guys to catch me. No shot. No shot at all. You know, I really need to change my chat box here to no longer post, like, Moobot messages in here, because they, like, take up half the damn box. Ooh. Oh, we have enough race bonus on our cards right now that we're actually getting 4 points for these goals instead of 3. Nice. New Year's resolutions. Energy, please. I don't think any of the early year matters. And then we run into the Triple Crown with maybe, depending on how we're feeling, we run the, where the hell did they go? Oh, am I crazy? Oh, you need a certain number of fans for the Takarazuka. Heard. Yeah, I want a Manhattan hit. I want a level Suzuka, and the other ones kind of suck. Stamina Eater. Nice. I love that one, actually. Blue recovery skill that also happens to break a couple kneecaps on the way. I love that for me. Give me the one. Okay. Stamina and power. Cool. Once again, we on that speed shit. Pretty sure. We on that speed shit for sure. Wit get. Nope. Glad I get to rest today because I would have been sad if I had to take that. Alright, do I want the one on stamina or the one on speed? According to this, the speed is better, so we're taking it. Thanks, I guess. One more turn. Yeah, give me more stamina, I guess. I feel like I'm leaning a little too hard into the stamina, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Especially since I'm running full stamina on my, or mostly stamina on my inheritance. Get 80 stamina, 30 power? Sheesh. What does 154 get me? Really just like a lot of nothing, huh? Just like a tinge of nothing. Fighter is bad because it procs mid-race, right? Fighter is bad because it procs mid-race. Cool. That's what I thought. Alright, let's run it. Telling me I don't have enough power. Get out of here. Yeah. Run it. Show me what you got. We'll probably skip the Japanese Derby just so that I don't have to sit here all afternoon to do one run. Ooh, late start. Don't love that. I hate that for me. Alrighty. The pack has closed significantly, but for whatever reason, I'm still just hanging out in the back. I should already be kicking it into gear, but I'm not for some reason. Ah, there's my ult at least. Alright. Kick it. Yeah, I don't think I can catch up to the pack with that kind of low speed. Would I get there? 4th? Pretty lame, honestly. I don't know why I was running so far back as a late surger. It was kind of weird. She does that sometimes. Haven't yet figured out exactly why she does it. But it's better than her running on the inside the whole time. Give me that speed. Yes. There we go. Pretty sure this is just a rest turn. Indeed. And I think I might need to commit to either late surger or end closer, because I do have either end closer straights, late surger corners. I also have straightaway spurt, which isn't bad. Now, because I have straightaway spurt in the end closer, and I have end closer straights, I'm a little bit partial to end closer. Yeah, I think we're gonna go end closer here. Now the question is which is better, and I think the answer is straightaways to start. Acceleration on the final spurt isn't as useful if I don't have a lot of skills to actually activate in the final spurt. I think. Wolf Queen Belladonna, how are you doing today? How has your horse training been? Doing good, just been chilling today, hell yeah. I had this bold plan yesterday that I was gonna wake up this morning much earlier than I normally do, and I was gonna do some actual work where I get paid actual money, and then I would have time for stream. And then I went to bed at 4 a.m. and I woke up at 8:30 when I had my alarm, and I was like, that's not happening, is it? No, it's not. I went back to bed, woke up at 10:30, and now we're feeling good. But like, in a melancholic kind of way. Doing okay, starting milers for the next champions meeting. Do you run the limited or the unlimited in the champions meeting? I ran the limited last time, not realizing that the B limit did not include B plus. And I have a total of 3 B rank horses. Only 2 of which could actually run longs. I do the ranked. Yeah, like, I want to do the rank next time, but I don't actually know how I'm going to hold up. I have 0 A plus horses. I have some A's. I've been doing pretty good about getting consistent A's, but I don't have very many better than that. And I feel like I'm probably just not going to be able to measure up to some of the S's. Maybe if I drop down into Group B, it'll be fine, but it'll feel better than trying to make B characters and just, like, kneecapping my own runs so that they don't get too good. I don't know why I'd do that. I've not been having much luck with getting A ranks, unfortunately. I think I've finally sort of discovered the, like, the formula that gets you there more often. Yes. Run. Just a moment, I need to cheer for my horse. Kick their ass. Yes, this is what it's supposed to look like. Yeah, like, I've been running... What have I been running? I've been running mostly 4 speed, 2 stamina, or 3-3. Is the next champions meeting mile? I guess it must be, since you said you're training miles for the next champions meeting. So I guess with those, I'm probably going to want to run 4 speed power wit, or 4 speed 2 power, something like that. Maybe 5 speed. I have a decent silent Suzuka. Maybe she'd be good for it. How do you do against those legend races? Because sometimes I have a lot of trouble with them, and other times I don't have any trouble with them. I do want to trade my speed. This is a weird one. I feel like I'm actually trading my speed here, despite being way worse. Because I want to get some Mayano friendship here. The biggest issue with that card right there is that she starts at 0 friendship, which makes it a pain in the ass to get her into Friendville or whatever it is. I'll take the stamina. I'm gonna end this thing with like 800 stamina whether I want to or not. Cancel, always check. Make sure you don't have some crazy shit like this. I don't actually know if I want to run the Takarazuka, given that you're giving me this training. I think I actually like this training more. I am in desperate need of speed, and I don't see a lot of double friendships since I'm only running 3 speeds here. I can double check the stuff, but if I remember correctly, it's a 1600 meter turf, sunny day, good conditions, left-handed. Oh, so silence is quite good for it. Silence, I'm pretty sure, has built-in left-handed. 15% failure is a bit above my pay grade, but yeah, give me the rest to start. We're gonna use the first turn for that. There we go, not punished. Well, if I run this, I'm gonna have to rest next time, or otherwise run wit. If I run wit now, I can run next turn fine. So give me the 1 on wit. Not a great run, but we get our 10 power that just comes for free with year 2. I assume you use that website that's got like all the information about all the different events. I'll be really happy when they just add it to the game so I can stop doing that. I don't have a lot of Umas that are great at miles and or they have mile skill, but their Ura is medium, so I have to focus on stam to make sure you can actually win. Yeah. I run Kikuka, right? Yeah, Kikuka, and then I probably want to run JC just because of how many fans it gives. This is just a rest. I don't think I really need to check. 69, nice. That's the funny number. Not super stoked about spending that much energy for such a shit return. Nishino's hints are kind of whatever. The only real reason I would ever take this is for Reporter Lady. I'm genuinely more inclined to take either stamina or speed here just to contribute towards like leveling them up. Like I think I take stamina for the Mayano. And leveling up stamina. There you go. Stamina 3. And here is what always happens. At first I thought I was getting super unlucky with this character. This does just happen with this character the day before the Kikuka show. They hit her with the massive mood hit and practice pour. Give me the recreation. Nice. We like that. We like that. We get the claw machine too. Alright. We're going for the first one. I was a little bit off. Nope, actually, I lied. That was basically perfect. Why would you... Why? What? Huh? Okay. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you knew this part, but, the finale that you run is based on... Don't you do it. Yeah. The finale that you run is based on the type of race that you ran the most of during career. So if you really want to run a mile on a character that usually runs mediums, you can just run a bunch of like G2 miles in between. Ooh, that's not good enough to win shit. That's not even picking that up. We got 2 prizes. We take this. That should be enough for, Does that increase? I forget if that increases mood. Yes, it does. Straightaway recovery as well. Ooh la la. A little inconsistent, but what are you gonna do? Give me the end closer straights too. And we're gonna actually start running her as an end closer starting now. I've been hedging my bets by going late, so she's less likely to get stuck on people, but now I actually have a reason to run her as end. Guess I haven't balanced voluntary races versus their goals. I learned a little bit about G2s, G3s, just because I was trying to go through and do them all for the free gems. And I learned that, G2s and G3s, while they don't give a lot of fans, the actual stats you get are pretty comparable to a G1. You only get like a little bit less in the way of skill points and like the random stat up you get when you win them. So it can be good to just throw one in there if you have a shitty training that day. And it's just like, I don't really want to do this, so I'm just gonna throw in like a freebie win, get some skill points. And I guess at the same time, if you really want to run a mile, you can probably sneak in 2 or 3 G2 miles and probably win that way. Run the Yasuda Kinen or something. I don't know, there's some G1 miles as well that juvenile fillies in the first year. A lot of people don't run that one. Not people like players, but like the characters, a lot of them don't have that as a goal. There's also a few Umas, I think, that have, like, B in Mile. I don't remember who the fuck I'm thinking of, but there's a couple that I've, like, bumped up to A so that I can run them. It might be, is Special Week that way? I know she has, like, A, medium, and long. Is she the one that also has B Mile? Me no remember, me no think good. Oi, don't block me. Yeah, yeah. Alright, where are we at? We're in 12th? That's, honestly, I'm pretty alright with that positioning. Not alright with being on the inner rail. That's never a good place to be. Hopefully she just decides to run a little faster and sneak around someone. There you go. Alright, let's zoom it to the... See how the late race runs. I should be the first to kick it because of how much stamina I have. There you go. Oh my god. Yeah, she's decided it's time to run. Holy shit. Didn't even stop to proc her ult. How's it going, Lightspeed? Run, Forest, run! If you let Biwa catch you, you get no dinner. Good going, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing well. I'm well rested today. Yes, that's what it should look like. Damn you for losing that first race, we would have had the Triple Crown. Not that that really does anything for us, but... We'll probably give practice for a couple turns just to see if we get the random event that sometimes clears it up, but I do want to get that cleared up eventually. This character, you get that big debuff right before the Kikuka, but then right before this G2 race here, if you've cleared up your practice poor condition, you get like a massive stat boost. You get like 25 to all of your stats. Triple Crown Clash Royale reference? Holy shit. We've got a scheduled race. This is the JC. Let me check. Make sure there's not some crazy stuff going on, but there is not, so we're just gonna run it, I think. Race it. Probably skip it as well, because I'm not that invested. There's the easy win. By how much? 2 links. Not as much as I would like, but good enough. Get them 53,000 fans. I also need to run some of my newer Umas. I like to read the story, so I need to have time dedicated for the new ones. Yeah, fair enough. I read some of the story. I'll read especially events that seem interesting, but usually I'll skip through. Like, if the event seems interesting. Like, I read a lot of Gold Ship's events because she's fucking insane. Stamina and skill points, please. And focus, which is not really that helpful for this character, but whatever. Hello? Yeah. Give me the 41. I swear to God, if you lose this 2%, I'm going to strangle you. Mood down. Rip. This is the Arima. I am going to run her as a long. What's the rest of my... That's a medium, that's a long, that's a long, that's a long. Okay, so we can start grabbing some of these long skills. I'm training this character to be a long, so I'm okay with grabbing them a little early. Maybe that Stamina Eater, I think. Nom 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 nom, delicious stamina. Alright, run it. Run it. Reporter lady, save me. Give me this, the mood up, or whatever it is. Ugh, we're all the way at the back. I'll watch this one. Lurk catching up on gacha events. Word. Yeah, I've got... Oh, shit. I have to do Honkai Star Rail. I did the smaller event, but I haven't even touched the long event, and that ends today, doesn't it? Fuck me. We're gonna be skipping that, because those events never have good story anyways. They never have, and oh no, not the late start. End closer, late start. How could you? Those events have never had good story. Even way back at the beginning of the game, they didn't have good story. There's only a couple that have. There have been a couple that were good. Like the Ghost Hunter shit was pretty cool. I liked the Ghost Hunter. Some of it. The like side events were still kind of whatever. The old man has a ghost in his house. Wait, no he doesn't. It's just a fucking cat, you know? Like, that kind of thing. We've all seen it before. You better win. I see you getting locked in there. Okay, there we go. They figured it out. Why have you decided to run on the inside alongside Oguri Cap? Oh, there's my favorite right there. Manhattan. She never does well in these races, but she's there. Actually, she might show up for this one. Delicious stamina. Ooh, it's a pretty well-timed end closer straights. Get myself some good positioning right as we go in. Oops, you got blocked. Heh, bye. Ooh, that Mayano's trying. Never mind. Never mind, not even close. Goodbye. The aura on that victory pose is immaculate as well, by the way. By the way, anyone who wants to request music, feel free. Exclamation point SR plus the YouTube video link. If anyone doesn't... Reporter saved me. If anyone doesn't like the music you're hearing, or just wants to listen to their own. We got 5 turns until the Nikkei. Let's see if we can go ahead and clear this up. It might take a turn or two, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, we got it first try. Huge. Raffle gets me the bushel. Big. Have you ever won the hot spring ticket from that? Standing by is the one that goes into Sleeping Lion, right? Yeah. This one's a little weird to activate, but it works. I've gotten a couple. I've gotten 2 total, but I didn't actually win the first one. Which was a little bit rough. So, like, this is the kind of day that I might consider a G2 race if there's a good one. It's a pretty awful day. Now, I'm trying to run longs, but I'm pretty sure I can win an Ura finale even if it selects medium, so... What are we on? Medium. 5 mediums. 6 mediums versus 5 longs. I would have to race at least 2 extra longs, I think. You guarantee it? Whatever. Just give me the American JCC. Should be fine. Easy clap. Last time I got it was with Oguri and I lost the Ura. Same. I got it on, it wasn't Oguri, I don't have her, but Who was it? I think it was Haru. The other one I got was Suzuka. We take the gamble. We lost the gamble. -5 stamina. Ooh, I need to check, make sure I'm at 3 stars with the director. I think I am, but I might need a little bit of boop, little boop. Oh, she's up at 4. We're good. Okay. No problem. No problem. Plus energy. This is another pretty bad one. Give me the reporter and some speed levels. I've gotten the scene with Air Groove, Mayano Top Gun, and Super Creek, though. You know, I haven't actually done a run with Super Creek. I just got her to 3 stars. And I just didn't really feel like committing to the 2-star characters. Give me the speed again. I do need to level that up eventually. Although, maybe I should be trying to get to 1100 stamina. That's probably the smart move, eh? So I have a better chance of inheriting 3-star stamina. And we get more reporter. What do I get for this? Stamina, power, swinging maestro. Right, that is the whole reason I took the fucking card, was swinging maestro. I do remember that now. Although I can probably hold off on picking it up until later. Maybe I shouldn't, though. Maybe I should just pick it up now. But I want to get straightaway spurt. I want to get homestretch haste as well. And then I want to get corner recovery into swinging maestro, and anything beyond that is just gravy. I can take corner recovery now, I think, because I don't have Kita-san Black, so I can't just get this randomly. So let's take the corner recovery now. It's consistent. Right, I have to place first, so... There's nothing wrong with me. This is how I'm supposed to be. 10 links! Holy. Also, let me, I just realized my now playing is, super not readable. Much better. Depends on the game you're playing. I gotta change the damn color. Boom. 27. Practice perfect. Double circle. 94 skill points. Just massive value. And then right into the inspiration after that. She just absolutely blows up right now. Firm conditions? 2 hints for firm conditions? Really? That's what you've got for me? Firm conditions. I mean, I guess it's cheap now. These are super duper cheap passives. Do you know which... Well, I guess it doesn't matter for this. Do you remember Champions Cup? Here, I can go look it up. I'm not gonna put that on you. Champions Cup Musume. I was gonna ask what racetrack it is, but that's some shit nobody's gonna remember. Tokyo. Thank you. You actually did remember. Okay, appreciate that. Summer. Okay. Left-handed, word. Not that this character is going to be running that one, because she's horrible at miles, but... What's your mile? D. Well, I guess technically you could make her run. I don't know why you would run an end closer on a mile, though. I guess, like, you can. Feels a little bold. Alright, give me the rest. You don't remember the specific race, but you remember everything else. This doesn't give me anything I care about, really. I mean, straightaway adept is fine. I'll take it if I can. We need a lot of skill points. Oh boy. Well, I guess we got time for that. You only want me on top 3 for 10 though, Sho? Okay. These are always the worst, the ones where you're allowed to place top 3. It always feels like whenever they allow me to place top 5, I place like 4th or some shit, and I have to like just sit in that. I never place like 12th and just get to redo it and try for 1st again. It's always like, no, you're screwed. You're stuck with the 4th. Deal with it. Easy 1st, though. I think we're ahead of the pace here. Sheesh! Oh my god, what did these... Look at this. What happened to these people? 9 over Biwa, 8 over TM Opera, distance between her and Symboli, and then another 3.5 to 5th? These guys took like 15 seconds longer to get to the finish line. This is like 30 horse lengths. Yes, give me those 4 points, yes. I might run Takarazuka, I might not. Is there anything else in the... No, not really. This is the only one I care about, Takarazuka. Alright, I'm okay with that speed, even if it's not great. Could you not just randomly hit me with the mood downs all the time? Could we not do that? That would be great if you could not do that. This isn't the best race. Give me the recreation. There aren't a whole lot of mood ups left. Not the get good noob. Give me the stamina. I'm trying to hit the 1100 mark. Early June. I might take... It might be a little late to start leaning into the Mino. I might just take the speed here. Always check. Make sure there's nothing crazy. There's really not anything crazy, so we run the race. It's just a measure between which one's more worth your time. So far, I do not think this is going to be my best Narita. I have an absolute monster, but I think it's a good one. I should really be training a different character, to be honest. I've already got a good one of these. It's gonna be hard to beat. Give me the standard guts. Woohoo! Immediately run a rest. That's unfortunate to have to do during summer camp, but I think we can still get away with doing 3 trainings. Yeah, not on that. Give me the speed. And then we're probably gonna have like a 3% failure chance or something on this. 5. That's fine. Surely we wouldn't fail at 5%, right? That would have been a good one. I'm not running a 63% failure, though. Alright. Standard 50. Love it. Anxious Survival. Ooh. What do you give? Oh, you're the one that can sometimes give Charming as a reward. It's not going to be helpful if you give it to me, but I've gotten that one at the beginning of year 1 before, and that goes hard. Well, I'm not going to hit 1100 stamina as things are right now, because I'm not seeing a lot of the friendship events here. This feels like such a bad thing to give up on. This is a really good training. But I only have a couple more trainings left. Give me the stamina. It's a little bit troll, but not that troll. Give me the 5 stamina back. I keep calling it stamina, it's energy. Gosh. That might not take mine out quite to orange, which will be sad. What are you at? Does it even tell you? Can I even see? Apparently not. What is this? Oh, that's set as favorite. Oh. Never paid attention to that button. Yeah, give me the stamina again. And then I would like 1 swinging maestro, please. And while you're at it, give me the homestretch haste as well. Those look good. We race. 10 no show. Need to get first. Watch this drive. Only 2 lengths. Oh, it was a little bit closer than I wanted it to be. That's some good water. Right, there's the Arima. There's also a JC if I want it. These are pretty bad train. I mean, this one's okay because reporter's going up again. In fact, it might be worth taking just for that. Yeah, give me this. Not my favorite, but as long as reporter gets up into the orange by the end, I'll be happy. These trainings are mid. Well, this one's actually quite good, but on a 23% failure, you can miss me with that. Give me the JC. A few more skill points. Hopefully. Cool. We have not been getting blocked this time around, and I'm here for it. Yeah, we'll take the gamble. Damn, lost the gamble again. Mood down. The hell's wrong with you? Rude. Alright, so we got straightaway depth, straightaway recovery. We've got sleeping lion, maybe, probably not. Straightaway spurt, definitely. And I think that's it. Alright, we'll watch the Arima Keenan and we'll watch the final. We'll watch both of those races because they're fun to watch. Number 4 favorite? Fuck out of here. I'm sure if I go check any of these characters' stats, they're gonna have like 350 as their best stat, and they're, well, look, obviously better than the guy with the 850 stamina. Uh-huh. Alright, who are we up against? It's probably the same two, right? No? Nice Nature and Biwa, but not winning ticket? Huh. Is winning ticket is there. She must be 3. So I'm pretty sure these races don't have the exact horses that were in those races at the time, though. Though, like, your rivals are, right? Like, I know that Biwa and Winning Ticket were, like, the two rivals of Taishin. I'm not up to date with my lore. I do not like where we are in this race right now. This is, like, surrounded by everyone at the very back is, like, the worst possible place I could think of. Oh yeah, take the inside. That'll help. Just put another wall around you. There's the Maestro. Big. Rivals, yes. The others depends. So maybe like one or two are added in or something like that, yeah. This is not where I want to be. I'll be interested in how hard I get blocked on this. Like, you can already see me getting pushed back by this schmuck in green in front of me. I don't see myself winning this unless we get lucky and sneak out. Well, hold on. Someone left us a little bit of a gap there. Got the Nemesis. And we're gonna absolutely blow people out of the water once we start running, so maybe we can close that gap. It's a rather long straightaway on this. Yeah, no. No shot. Too far back, too blocked. Easily winnable if we just don't do that. But perhaps have you considered maybe not doing that? Thoughts? Now I'm the #1 favorite as well. I guess the difference between good and great was really that much. It's only supposed to be 2% though, I thought. Alright. Speed through the early race. Unfortunately, I can't talk in 4x speed or I would. Delicious stamina. Alright. This looks more like where we should be. Rice shower. Rice shower, watch out. I can smell you. Yeah, I think we got this one in the bag this time. Are Narita Taishin and Narita Brian related to one another? Or is that just a coincidental name because it happens to be a location where someone might name a horse after? Same owner? That makes sense. Because I noticed they also have at least kind of similar personalities. Not exactly, but comparable. Haven't I already listened to this today? Whatever. It's a good song. We gonna keep listening to it. Yeah, stamina, for sure. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000,000%. With a B. Ramp up. Is that good? I don't remember. Slightly increased velocity when passing another runner mid-race. Yeah, that's fine. It's a fine skill. Assuming it works the way it says it works, which I guess sometimes they just don't, which is great. I don't know whose idea that was. Let's get the straightaway adept. Send it. We're on mediums. Should be easy wins then. Knock on wood, but half a length? Okay, maybe not easy wins. Maybe I spoke a little bit out of turn there, but... Now, is this an A run? I believe this is an A horse. That is not good enough to do. Run me on the recreation, get me up to great. Skip this one too. And then I'm probably just gonna have to take the risk on the final one. The last training, I mean. 2.5 over gold ship, pretty winnable. We're not quite hitting 500k fans. So how some of the connections work that I've seen, if they have the same IRL mother, they're in-game siblings like Biwa and Brian. If they have the same father, though, they're rivals like Brian and Top Gun. I could see that. I also learned recently that the side that they have the bandana on is whether they're male or female originally. 11% there. 9% there. So the question here is stamina for the sake of stamina. We'll probably break 1,000, but we won't reach the 1,100 breakpoint, so it doesn't really matter. Or speed for the sake of speed. We upgrade her to orange, and importantly, I think if I hit 575 on this, I think I'll get enough stat points to hit 600 breakpoint. We've maxed out her, so we're getting the full 15 there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we hit the, I think this is the choice. And hopefully we don't fail. Okay, didn't want to speak that into existence. Great. Now we take, to finish it off, we take, I think we take ramp up here. No, we take the end closer straightaway spurt. Acceleration on the final spurt now makes some sense. Where is the music? Oh, it's that one. It starts out very quiet. All right. Show me what you got. Show me what you've got. Number 2 favorite, really? You don't even put me in the top 5 for stamina? With 950 and Swinging Maestro. Not a medium race. Far be it from me to judge. IRL parent-child connections are usually admiration, like Symboli, Rudolph, and Tokai Teo. Yeah, the sort of like senior-junior relationship going on. Yeah. I guess that makes sense since they go to school, so like they would be from, if they're from different years, they would just be like different class alumni kind of deal. Alright, what do you got? Who's our top 3? TM Opera, oh. Air Groove. Me. My speed must be insane to get number 2 favorite with a stat line looking like that. And it's really not that insane, so I don't know what's up. Ooh, that was a good drop. Right on time. Also, since there's no male Umas, you can't quite have a fatherly connection. Yeah. What a strange front pack that looks like. Or backpack. Front of backpack. What is going on back there? And why am I getting pushed around? My power is not that lackluster. Yeah, everyone's spread out a little bit so that I can get in here. I am running down a skill or two because I don't have my long skills on this finale. But I figure I'm probably fine because my trainings have been generally going well. Okay, yeah, we are fully blocked here. Someone needs to get the hell out of the way. Dude, the fucking brick wall of people in the way right now. Holy. If I can make this work, it's insane, but I don't see how I can. Airgroove is blocking me all the way to the final stretch. That is crazy work. Airgroove, just know that I hate you. Just making sure you know that. We run it back. DJ, did you farm the 84 double drops? Yes, I did do that. I do my dailies. I always do my dailies. The big issue is the big event. I haven't touched the big event in Star Rail. I don't know how long it takes. I imagine it's not going to be much longer than 4 hours. Compared, like that's usually how it is. Ooh, I love those cinematics. They really need to do more of those cinematics. I love the cinematic shots where they're like doing that drone camera look and stuff. Pretty short if you skip. I don't imagine the story is worth not skipping for, right? Now I rushed, but that shouldn't be a problem because I am running Swinging Maestro, and I have just an assload of stamina. I'm pretty sure a rushed is just a speed boost for me in this particular race. Like half an hour for the long one? God damn. Alright, well. I'm gonna do that right after I do my GFL dailies. If you do portrait mode, it has better camera angles. Ooh. Perhaps that's worth it. Also, blowout. Goodbye. Like 8 lengths. 6, my bad. Overhyping my girl. Overhyping my girl. Farming the double drops is taking more time. Oh, word. Yeah, because I do the dailies, I just cleared those out as I was going. I'm starting to run out of stuff to farm again. Like, most of my characters that I've leveled to 80 are, like, full traces at this point. Just shy of 500,000 fans. Alright, show me what you got. 13 on all stats. This should get me like 5, I think? 3. 15 on all stats. Another 5 on all stats. Boom. And then we take... Super Duper Climax is awful. Genuinely an awful skill. Ramp Up is worth taking, possibly. Not Sleeping Lion Standing By. Not Updrafters. Nothing down here is worth it. Not Murmur because we ran long. Neither of those. So we've got Ramp Up as an option. Iron Will is bad. Focus doesn't really matter for end closers. Straightaway Recovery is probably not that worth it. So really it's either Straightaway Recovery or Ramp Up and then some passives. And that's what we're working with here. Let me check and see what people think about Ramp Up. I think it's like all right. Yeah. Okay. So people seem like they tend to agree. It's like a good skill. I've been busy silking. Totally fair. All right, we take ramp up. I think I prefer it over an extra kind of inconsistent blue recovery anyways. And let's take wet conditions and target in sight are not really it. I think firm conditions is going to be more consistent than Nakayama specifically. Race course. All right, what do we get? I have yet to get a 3-star stamina on anyone besides one character. 3-star anything, actually. But this time around we have a 3% chance. We'll see whether we get one. What you got? Really? That's a B plus. Oh, it's so close to an A. That is so close to an A. It's 14 points off an A. Kind of surprised that's a B plus though. 1-star speed. Couldn't even give me the 2-star, guys. Come on. The 2-star end closer is fine, but there's no chance I ever use this as a parent. Strong character, not getting used as a parent. Genuinely very surprised that this is not considered an A. We lost one race. The first of the Triple Crown. It's the only one we lost. Third best Taishin I have. Yeah, I've got this monster. 11-4. Mm-hmm. She is the GOAT. You know it. Alright, I want to genuinely compare her to my A. Maybe run a team race either way. Alright, Taishin. What's the difference? The 1125 speed is definitely, like, slept on a little bit, maybe, by me there. About 150 extra stamina, though. Got about 300 less speed. More power. No, less power by 70. Never mind. She's got an S ender, but that's not actually important to me. I'm running her as late surger here. I hit the S after I had already committed to late surger, so I couldn't take it back. Which was unfortunate. But what are you gonna do? Her downside is that she only has breath of fresh air. So I think I'm probably sticking with the one I have. Pre-farmed and ready for free Dan Hung. What the hell even is he? Is he preservation? Or remembrance or something? I'm gonna give Dark March, I think, like 20 pulls, which will probably take me into soft pity. If I get her, I get her. If I don't, I'm saving for Pink Jesus. Alright, let's run a team race. Okay. How are we playing against here? These all B pluses. How are you guys in terms of... You've got a fair number of recovery skills, although Breath of Fresh Air is always kind of mid. Extra Tank is worthless. Coast is Clear is worthless. Win QED? Got some decent skills. I could see losing to this, although they're in pretty poor condition. Yeah, we'll race this. I mean, it's not like I have a choice. I was considering whether or not to use a parfait. Because, like, if I think I'm gonna blow out all of them, I'll use a parfait just to improve my score. I want to see how these measure up on the long. I'll probably skip the other 4, but I want to see how this measures up. And also the new best sustain, especially with Sunday in team. Fuck Sunday. I do not care about that character. I will not be pulling for that character. No matter how many times you ask me to, I will not pull for Sunday. I'm so fucking tired of action advance min-maxing. I'm just so over it. This shit's been around since 1.0 with 135 speed Bronya, and I'm not having it. I had to deal with it with Sparkle too. It's not worth my time. I mean, if you have him in your account, I do not. Does he have, like, a specific ability with Sunday? I was running, back when Sparkle first came out, I was super into Mono Quantum. I have a pretty good Sele still. But now there's Archer. So, we so back. Alright. Speed through the early game. This one's too fucking long. Who rushed? I think that was Narita rushing. Alright, here come about a billion triggers all on this very corner. Corner recovery. I expect to see a couple of swinging maestros, late surger corners, professor of curvature, hydrate. Uma squared, anchors away. Taishi is not proccing Nemesis, not on this one. I'd really appreciate it if she could at least stay in second until the late race. Jesus. You're supposed to be a late surger, lady. We'll see who wins these. Because we're rocking 1-2-4 right now. 1-2-3 now. Although I don't expect Goldship to keep up. Goldship's just not as strong as the others for me. Taishin though. Taishin is not being caught. Where's all my end of run skills? There you go. There you go. I have a bunch of those. Where the fuck are they? There we go. Absolute monster. First, third, fourth. We take those. Alright, let's skip through the sprint. Just show me what's up. Lose. Loser. Second place. We'll see on that one. Yeah. That's kind of what I expected, looking at the skills. Is this person just got, like, 1 trillion stamina? No? Huh. I guess if Breath of Fresh Air procced at the right time. That's all you really need. And despite losing most of them, pretty solid score. Not as good as my my top, but pretty solid score. Actually, I lied. That is a shit score. That is an awful score. You know, I just realized, like, yesterday, that in these team races, your ace gets, like, an extra 10% score. So you always want to put your best person in the front. Like, I should probably have Bakshin here instead of King Halo. Hmm, 70,000 loss is pretty good. Yeah, second, third, fourth. That makes sense. We still win that. I don't even know why I'm expecting you to get a better score than I currently have. Like, I'm... There's no way I'm beating my current top. I've got fucking 410,000 here. Ooh, we got our raid. Hold on, who's that? I can't see it on the screen because the coloring is weird. Spooky Bean Dip with 2 viewers. Thank you very much. Hold on, let me give you a shout out. How you doing? Oh no, one of those is a 0, isn't it? Spooky Bean Dip. Whoa. There'd that work? God, I gotta go check over here. Boom. Yes, it worked. How's it going? I'm just blowing through some team races here. I had to go where the food was since your name was a food name as well. You right? Were you also doing Musume? Or a different game? You were. And how is it? Is this something you play often, or is this was like a just trying it out on stream kind of deal? Achievement for 100 team trials. Agnes got MVP? What? I mean, I guess she is a pretty good runner. What are you doing? What are you doing, Taishin? Only getting that many points? I guess she didn't really trigger a lot of her skills. Huh. Also, yeah, my OCG just got absolutely triggered by the fact that this subheading is not capitalized and all of the other ones are. Like RS, BOS, these are all capitalized, but not distance, not distance. Distance is lowercase for whatever reason. I played on Saturdays. I'm pretty new to the game though. Word. Same, honestly. I've only been playing, I've got like maybe 40 campaigns complete total. Which is, I mean, is that a lot? I don't think it is. Meticulously plans. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Yeah, that sounds very Air Groove. Is that everything? Yeah. Here, I'll show off who I've got real quick. Yeah, this is my full list. I got 47. I've got 47. So, and this puts me well below most people who play this game with any sort of competitive drive, but I guess I'm not really a newbie anymore, you know what I mean? So we got some good ones. Most of these A's are within the last week. I finally figured out how to play the game, I guess. I don't think I need to level up any of these. Most of them are already where I want them. Collect my daily missions. Maybe we'll blow through another campaign. We'll run like a front runner. Maybe we'll do a Sakura Bakshin run. Alright, career. Which never go well for me for whatever reason, but we'll make it work. Alright, Bakshin. Honestly, I might still run stamina characters on you. Not sure yet. I would say I play extremely casually, but I am enjoying the story and learning a lot about the horses and the fun fact. There is really, like, a lot to learn about these guys. Like, just you kind of, like, figure out what their career was like vicariously through the game. Okay, so Shadow Break is not a very useful ult. What do you do? Slightly increase acceleration when well positioned. Okay, could you put that in English, please? Well positioned. What does that mean? You're on third or worse, but in the first half of the pack. That's very specific, and I don't think I'm going to ever do that on my front runner. Let me get the Taishin. I'll take her anyways. She's got other good skills. She gives me 54 stamina. And give me Suzuka, I think I want. View from the lead, left-handed, final push. Yeah, that's good. Another chunk of stamina. This way I barely ever have to train stamina, because I'm going to get so much from them just, like, inspiring me on stamina. And I'm only running sprints. So stamina is optional. Let's switch our stamina characters over to speed where I can. Where I can. Where are other speed cards? I know I have others. Narita Taishin, there you are. And Kita-san. Nope, wrong Kita-san. Kita-san, there you are. Do I actually want 5 speeds? That might be a little excessive. Maybe a power? This is a good power to take. Yeah, I like this one. 1 power, 1 stamina, 4 speed. Looks good. Send it. Thank you again for the raid, by the way. I should really pass the raid forward today, after we finish up here. Which will likely be after this campaign. But that's a ways off. Speed. 1 there, 0 there. 3 there. Might be worth taking. 3 and a hint. The hint's probably not helpful, but the friendship is. I like that she just yells Bakshin all the time. Right, gotta go get my training helper. Would highly recommend you, if you, well, I don't know if this is the type of playstyle you go for, but if you want to, there is an online tool that sort of allows you to see what rewards you get for given event choices. Personally, I think it's very useful. Because a lot of the time, it just kind of, you can kind of guess what it is, right? But then sometimes it's just like completely random stuff or things you didn't want to have happen. And it's a pain in the ass to remember them all. Sakura Bakshin class. Energy, skill points, or energy skill points, and a chance to get slow metabolism. Fuck it, we gamble. Ah, we fucking lost the 10%. Rip. Alright, give me the infirmary. I have to take it because I believe you aren't allowed to get any stamina, or speed, until you fix it. Basically lose a turn. Possibly multiple turns. Didn't lose multiple turns, but you could have lost multiple turns. It's a rough early get. Give me the speed again. 3 in speed, probably taking that. Yes, please. I am skipping through this because I've read this story before. I have played as Bakshin a couple times now, so not much point in reading any of these old events. Besides, when it's up at this 4x speed skip, if you ever encounter a new event, it'll actually turn off the skip for you so you don't miss new stuff. I love doing an only speed Bakshin run, yeah! Alright, I need some recreation here. Give me a little bit of this. Yeah! Plus 30. Was this Bakshin signature racewear? Wit or power and guts? Give me the wit. 3 plus a hint on power. Sure. Speed power. Give me, I want to say it's wit. Yes, wit and skill points. Somebody needs to drug this girl because she needs like 3 levels lower than what her current energy level is. Chill, chill, chill. Get out the big tranquilizer. It's a fucking horse, isn't it? Why'd I get 20 energy? Oh, random event that isn't from my cards. Usually those are pretty good. They're like surprisingly good sometimes, you know what I mean? This really is an only speedrun right now, isn't it? Ooh, 3 straightaway recovery. Do I want to take a 9% on that? Not really. Cheers. The Bakshin book. Wit or stamina? Give me the stamina. I need at least a little bit. She literally doesn't need anything but speed for her career, true. I do remember the first time that I won was on Sakura Bakshin. And it was, like, she ended career with, like, 280 stamina, and it was just good enough. She was, like, the number 13 favorite in the final, and she managed to make it work. So, flustered frontrunners and sprinting gear are both things that I want. View from the lead is mine is so important, though. I'm pretty sure I can just win this regardless. I don't think they can do anything to stop me. As a frontrunner, you're just so much more likely to win this maiden race. You're just way less likely to get blocked. Frontrunners are much safer, generally. Zoom! Bakshin in 4x speed. I love the Silent Suzuka playstyle of, as long as I'm in front still after the final corner starts, I win. As long as I can still be the front runner. It's really hard to catch me. I'm pretty sure this campaign is basically like they throw a couple of miles in there early on and then they realize, by the way, this person is absolutely awful at anything besides sprints. Yeah, and then everything else up until the very last mile championship is nothing but sprints. Just send it 24/7. Honestly, I should be looking for some of those G3s that I haven't won, like this. Like, I could be farming gems on this character because it's very rare to actually run sprinters, at least for me. Oh, guess I'm training stamina today. Alrighty. Alrighty, give me view from the lead. Shadow Break is super unlikely to ever trigger, so run it. The only thing I don't like about her career is you as the trainer have to like trick her into doing sprints instead of just like finding a way to convince her to stick with her super speed. Yeah, I can see that. They've definitely created a character here who is just like, for lack of a better word, dumb. Right? Like that's the character trait. Super duper airhead, just run it 24/7. I just want to run. To be fair, Silent Suzuka has a similar vibe, but she's not dumb about it. You know what I mean? She just really likes running. Honestly, with an attitude like that, who let this person on the student council? Like, I suppose she is helpful. But this definitely feels like the kind of person who does not do the paperwork, you know what I mean? That is someone else's problem on the council. I mean, she's a good class rep, just also gets in over her head. Yeah, exactly. Like she's good at her job. It's just like the kind of thing where there's definitely someone who's cleaning up some messes behind. No, Maruzensky, you cannot catch me. Goodbye. No, stay back there. She tried. Non-English songs are okay? Yeah, absolutely. Even meme songs are okay. It's just sometimes people like to spam them in chat, and that's not as okay. Yeah, I'm always open to new music. This is a really long song, so you're probably going to be waiting a few minutes, by the way. Oh boy, guts. You shouldn't have. I think give me the power here. Give me the stamina. Okay, so I've won these. Won that one. Well, I don't really get to choose whether or not I want to win this one. This is probably why I haven't won this race, is because I have to run this one on Bakshin, and I don't have a lot of other sprinters. And then I'm probably gonna put her in the juvenile fillies, since we can't run the hopeful. Not worth the 18% failure. That is quite good. Ooh, hello. This gets Kita-san up to orange as well. Yes, please. Give me the stamina back. That should actually help me not have failure rates. Am I okay with power here? Yeah, I suppose so. Wait, didn't I already have this one? I didn't realize this was repeatable. Oh, I guess it would be, huh? Alright, well, my energy's basically full, so just give me the easy one. What else would I even want here? I suppose... Huge lead is awful. I guess flustered frontrunners is good. It allows me to break away from the pack before the other ones... before the like, late surgers catch up to me. Makes sure that I'm in first. Yeah, just do the results. Ah ha 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 ha. I laugh at you. Exactly. Run in spring. Spring S, spring stakes, spring sprint, spring... sabotage? Alright, let's schedule a mile. My stamina might actually be sufficient for miles. Okay, I'm liking the beat on this one. Yeah. Speed me. I'll be right back. I gotta close my door. Do not wish to disturb others. You know how it is. Alright. Always check training. Make sure there's nothing good. Like, that's genuinely a pretty good one. I don't think it's better than the juvenile fillies. But it is a really good one. How are my skill points? Aren't gonna get me anything. Run the juvenile fillies. I want to see how she performs in a mile, so I'm gonna watch it. I know she's a B in mile, but that shouldn't make too much of a difference. It's a pretty small difference, B versus A. It's noticeable though. We'll see if she can keep up. Rushed? Where are you rushing? There's no one else there. Where are you going? Okay. Apparently she runs them pretty well. She almost gave up the lead, but she didn't. I'm gonna take a few risks. Cool, we got the less energy down. I'm liking the speed. I'm liking the wit, actually, a little bit more. Especially since we currently rocking that room temperature IQ on 150 wit. This is probably only gonna restore like 1 or 2 energy. Give me the speed. I like that Kita-san alone makes speed like worth running. Just her on her friendship run is already enough to like justify taking speed. Anything good in late January? I don't think so. There's probably a few sprints in here that I've missed. You know where a lot of them probably are? There's probably quite a few during summer. Also, there's these, which I haven't been able to run because there's often a race here. I can run the Oka, but I wouldn't be able to run the others. There's the Mile Cup as well. There's quite a few to choose from here. Maybe speed again? I don't love guts. Yeah, give me the speed. I think I determined that there was nothing worth taking until the next race, at least. Yeah. 2 on wit. Yeah. 2 on wit, double value on silence. Rosy Outlook is fine. It's a little inconsistent because you need to be in first, but stamina regen is always nice. Stamina and wit. 3 on wit again. Wow. Yeah. Four on wit. Okay. We gonna be smart by the end of this. A little bit of skill points. Skill points? Why did I say skill points? Stat points. Alright, we don't have enough for any of what we really need here, which would probably be sprinting gear. Rosy Outlook is medium. I forgot about that. I think I just want to save up for sprinting gear and maybe beeline burst eventually. Not that that's like super consistent, but it is on sprints, so there aren't usually a lot of other straights besides the final straight. So like it is a little more consistent to take those on sprint runners. Really, number 2 favorite. Okay. Well, it says number 1 there, so suppose you were wrong, huh? So the fact that you don't even need to place top 5 or anything in that, I guess is supposed to be a nod to the fact that she lost that race hardcore. Because it was a mile race. She wins every sprint and loses everything else. Woohoo! My dirt aptitude went up to E, guys. Let's go. She can almost not die immediately as soon as she steps onto a dirt track. Big. Okay, I could consider the Oka show. But, you check. That's a really good speed training. I don't care that much about the Oka show because the other 2 of the Triple Crown I can't run in any ways. Because they're mediums. That said, I will run in the NHK Mile Cup. See if we can pick up the dual miles. Maybe the dual miles and the dual sprints even. These are pretty mid. Is this a rest angle? Maybe it's a rest. Nice. 50 energy. Always check. That one's not good enough. Run it. Skill. Then run it. Give me the... Give me the corner adept, actually. That's a good one. I do respect the energy, though. I really do respect your energy. Bakshin, bitch. Bakshin. Only by a neck, though. You gotta get more speed in here. Ooh, we got all of the costume events. Nice. Speed. I didn't realize I was running it back immediately. Alrighty. Aoi stakes. I can't run the Astakinen because that'll be 3 in a row. Can't run the Takarazuka. Were there any hiding in here? It's a mile. I could run one of the mile. Oh, this sprint I haven't done. Yeah, we could run that sprint. And maybe one of those 2 sprints. That's during summer break, though, so that's definitely dependent on whether or not there's a good training to do. 1,000,000%, I'm just gonna view results on this one. We placed once. So next one, Sprinter Stakes. Cool. Don't need to worry about whether or not I need to run that. They're gonna force me to either way. Definitely speed, right? Yep. We take a fan letter. Do I like this? I think I do. Frontrunner straightaways. Ooh, an actually good hint. We take those. 15% failure rate. And I want to run in this, the Ibis Summer Dash. 1,000. Oh, this is the one. I saw this one on the website while I was looking through some of the various racetracks just to see what they were like. There's one racetrack that's not, there's no corners. It's just one straight line. Now I am going to check. That's a really good speed training. Damn. Don't worry, we'll get a better one next time. I believe in myself. I want to watch this one just because I've never seen this track before. Well, I guess I'm forced to watch it. This is a bunch of schmucks. Run it. Not a late start. It is just a straight run the whole way, though, so, like... Fluster the front runners. That makes up for the late start. Wow, this is a really short race. Holy... This race looks like it takes place in Toontown? Where are we? I love that you can't get blocked here. It's great. That's the best. Is just be the fastest. When do we get a Champions Cup for that one? Where we just get to drag race our horses. Actually, hold on. That takes both of them up to orange. I might want that. Machine! This is a double training, but it's a 15% failure. Ooh. Or I run this sprint. Or that sprint. There's that one after I get out that I haven't won. This Rose Stakes, and then the Sprinters is right after it. Let's do the 15. Let's see if we get a little, just a little bit lucky. We don't need to get like that lucky. Yeah. And we get some of it back. Okay, let's run the Rose Stakes. Give me straightaway recovery. You got 3 hints on it. Now, on the other hand, straightaway recovery is a little less consistent because there's not a lot of straights. And you want it to proc before the final curve, which means it has to proc in the early race, which probably won't overcap your stamina just because it's like a very small boost, right? It's only a 1.5% or something like that. Racing against Daiwa and Taiki. And I see Ogiri back there. And I think I see Hishi Amazon, but I'm not sure. Uh-oh, you've been flustered. Stinky. Run, Forrest. Oh yeah, where's... Nobody's catching us. Nobody catching us. Nobody. I saw Taiki trying, but she's not. There's another 50 carats. That was super good. Do it again. Literally, it's time to do it again. Give me straightaway adept. We's gonna skip this one. Really? Okay, apparently we're not skipping this one because I am not the fastest character here. 0 viewers because this is a Gunnar game? Oh, it comes and goes. Last time I played this, I think I was sitting at like 10 viewers. Like, YouTube's just like, sometimes it recommends you, sometimes it doesn't, man. It's like, I'll play Balatro one day and have 2 viewers, and I'll play Balatro the next day and I'll have 15, which is what I'm used to on Balatro streams. It's just how it is. Also, Sundays are always slower for me. I've noticed that much. Sundays are just slower. People got shit to do on Sunday, that's just how it is. Well, it's an anti-gooner game. The Mafia will get you if you goon. True, you're not wrong about that. If you so much as draw a picture of my fucking horse, I will find you. Well, I was just checking in. I'm gonna head out. Well, thank you for stopping by, though. I'll note you down on the attendance sheet. What are we doing here? Get up there in first. What are you doing? Send it. Yes, exactly like that. High knees, bitch. High knees. There you go. Zoom. Oh, Nishina Flower is blocked. Okay, my main competitor is not catching me. Now, hopefully that Halo doesn't either. Yeah, stay back there. Looks like we need more speed. I win, go next. In this case, next means rest. Ooh, focus, that's a good one. I am a front runner. Why give me mood down? Why are you like this? Just rude, really. Nothing to really run on this day. So, recreation and just bump it back up, I guess. Good. Take those. None of these are worth it. There's the mile championship. I'm gonna run that for sure. And I think the other ones for the rest of the year are not worth it. Yeah. Cool. So we just scheduled the one. Ooh, that's a good one. Yep, triple friendship. And a hint on Kita-san as well. What you got for me? Front runner straights. Big. Always check. Not worth it. Alright, those are cheap now. I forget that I am running Mile as a B, so every time I pick one of these, I am kind of gimping myself, like, just a little bit, just a little bit. But my rival isn't here, so it's easier for me to win, I guess? Oi, what is this Taiki doing? Slow down. Why are you so fast? Chill, chill, chill. Ooh, this is a close one. Holy. Oh, come on, don't proc straight away adept in the last second. Lame. Alright, we'll take a second. No dual miles. That's that B. That's that B difference right there. Because, wait, is length of race, I think it affects stamina, doesn't it? And if that's the case, then my stamina is not high enough to run miles. It might say I can, but no, I cannot. Not anymore, anyways. I was able to just brute force it earlier. Speed's pretty good. In other news, water is wet. I'm just using this as a chance to clean up a bunch of races that I haven't won before. That's a pretty good power training, actually. Let me get that. Do you know if there's any difference between when you hit that orange and you can do the friendship training and when you hit max? What did I just win? Did I just win did I just win, like, what was that? I won a fucking hamburger? Is that what that was? I won a steak. I didn't even know you could win a steak. Of course I got the mood down immediately after the mood up. That was cool. I loved that for me. I need more skills, more wit, because my view from the lead is mine hasn't been proccing at all. It's kind of been gimping my final straights. Not sure offhand. I'd guess it could be a percentage chance. I'm pretty sure once they hit orange, if they go to the category that they are, like if a speed character in orange goes to speed, it's guaranteed to be a friendship event at that point. So I'm trying to figure out what the difference is. The deluxe carrot hamburger is the first prize. Yeah, I feel like I've only ever gotten bushel of carrots or hot spring ticket. I don't think I've ever gotten in between. Give me the wit. Opening Gambit. I remember that not being that good. What is Opening Gambit? Slightly dull move. Oh, it's Mile. Anyways, I don't care. Give me Front Runner Straightaways 2. Electric Boogaloo. Wait, what was that? I've never won this? Huh? It's on the fucking schedule. Are you telling me that every single time I've played Sakura Bakshin, she hasn't won this race? Okay. That's wild. Guess I've only played her like 3 times, but still. It's a G3. What am I doing? Oh, never mind. I scheduled that. Okay. Actually, still though, I feel like I definitely would have run that on previous runs. Huh. Hold on. You gotta check. Always check. Alright, know that if you lose this, you are dead to me. She's not. I'm just... She's great either way. Even if she gets second, it'll be fine. If she somehow gets blocked and falls into 9th, I'm gonna have some issues though. That's always the wildest shit when you do a front runner and somehow they get like 10th. It's like, what are you doing? Alright, yeah, push up into second or first. Do your thing. Don't fall back. Where are you going? What was that? What is she doing? Hello? You're a front runner. What are you doing in the middle of the Pace Chaser pack? I know you have the stamina. It was weird. Especially since she's still gonna win. I don't know what that was about. She just wanted to, like, make it spicy? What it was... That was amazing running. Do it again. What? Oh, this is a random rare card. I was like, who are you? Who is this? Now I get to have the fun time of trying to find this character among the portraits. Where is she? Where are you? Are you a real card? Do you actually exist? Methinks myself blind. Ah, there you are. Wit or lose energy for Uma Stan? No, wit. Do not want rosy outlook. Not helpful. You know what the craziest advice that I have seen about this game was? Was like, when you're going for hints for characters and they gave you a hint out of their pool that you don't want, like let's say that you have a character that gives like 6 hints and 4 of them are good and 2 of them are bad. If you get one of the bad ones, the advice was that you should purchase it anyways to take it out of the pool so that it doesn't roll again. Which is just wild to me. That's gotta be some of the worst advice I've ever heard. So I want focus, I want beeline burst, I want unrestrained, and I want sprinting gear. And those are pretty much all of it. Alright, we're skipping this one. Just win. Hint for standard distance. I guess that's a nice passive to have. There's the inspiration. I was wondering when I would get my hands on that extra 70 or so stamina. Left-handed anchors away is, I don't think, good. Alright, mood went back up, that's good. Might try the Victoria Mile. I know I just said I can't run miles, but I did just add 100 stamina. I'm probably fine. Oh, I failed that? Damn. Alright. I'm going to hope that I actually pull off the risky one here. Oh, rip. Practice poor. Hmm. Hmm. Do I risk it again immediately? Fuck it. Sure. Success. Never punished. As long as you discount that time that I just got punished, like, just last turn. I scheduled myself a Victoria Mile race. You know what? No, I think I do want to just do... I mean, I'm not going to do this training. I just wanted to see what it was. Let's rest first. That's good. Got some speed. We're practice poor right now, but that is only a 2%. We might just accept that that's reality. And then next turn we run the Yasuda. Check. Alright. We race that. We race Hakadate. Oh. Oh, we can't run. Okay, I'm glad I checked. The Yasuda is followed by 2 sprints immediately. I forgot about those. So that would be 3 in a row. That's not good to do. Alright, run the speed then. Ooh, acquired fast learner. Oh, hello. Of course we get the mood down immediately afterwards. Very cool, thank you. Three and a half on a sprint. That's a very good, safe distance. Alright, run it back. Does Anchors Away work regardless of what position you're in? I highly doubt it. Yeah, you gotta be in the second half of the pack. That's what I thought. Alrighty. Give me focus. Now that we have fast learner, everything just got cheaper. This is great. Give me focus, give me beeline burst. Nice. So I think besides that one random loss, we've pretty much won all the important ones. Alright, now we get the rest of summer break. We get to bump our happiness back up, our mood. Hit him with that double friendship speed. And then honestly, I think I want to rest again. I think I want to come out of break at full energy. We got our Professor of Curvature hints. We get the 3. Big. Alrighty. We already have Corner Adept too, so we can almost afford that. Ooh, this is looking like a pretty good character. Aside from that little stumble with the... getting a little cocky with the chances there. We're gonna hit right around 600 stamina as well with all the boosts from the finale. So we still have a shot at that 3-star stamina. Was this one? I don't remember. Voices of the Students. Voices of the Students. What are you? Energy for stamina and power, or just some speed? Give me the speed. Definitely Professor of Curvature, and let's watch this one. It's been a while since we watched one. And this is a G1, is it not? Yes. We're actually in a solid, favorable position against Nishino. This rival's always a pain in the ass for me. I don't know what it is. Are their heights actually related to how big of a horse they were in real life? It must be, right? Like, with all the attention to detail they give to everything else, I can't imagine Nishino Flower wasn't just like a tiny little thing. I think they are low, yeah. There's the Professor of Curvature, keep me in front, hopefully. At least for as long as it's there. Flustered front runners, although I don't know that there was more than like one of those anyways. Thankfully my stamina is good enough that I still start my spurt pretty quick. There's the view from the view from the lead is mine. King Halo trying to start some shit. I see you back there. We're doing pretty well on fans. How many more do we need? I would say we need probably like 60, 70,000 more to get to Legend. 70,000 before a finale, which I don't think is possible this late into the run. Got Hot Topic. Oh. Nice. A little bit late to be giving me that, but it is nice. You know, a little bit of extra stamina might go a long ways. And I get a hint on Kita-san, who has some good ones. Not always, but 3 levels for corner recovery, that's pretty good. Alright, what are we on with the races? Yeah, I'm not hitting 80,000 more fans. I can't run mediums, so basically all the really good G1s are out of the question. So we're just gonna have to take that one more race and call it good enough. I like the wit. Another Kita-san. Dodging danger. Ooh. I don't really need the carrots. I don't usually get this one. I actually don't see it on here either. Oh, there it is. 10 energy for Beeline Burst, Power Guts. No, I definitely still want the bottom one. I want the stamina. The energy, the stamina, Breath of Fresh Air hint. Yeah. It's an easy 1100 speed. Okay. Now we also have corner recovery and Breath of Fresh Air to worry about. on top of unrestrained and sprinting gear. And Moxie as well. Moxie's also good. Wow. That's a lot. I don't think I'm gonna have the points for all of those, but maybe I'll run one more race in early December or late December. And there we go. Alright. This training is pretty mid today, so let's see if we can find the race today. We've got a turf mile. How's my career looking? Am I still gonna run sprint? I must, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sprints. 12 sprints, and my one loss was a second place in mile. Yeah, give me the turquoise stakes unless... Actually, the Hanshin is next turn. Give me the wit this turn. I will take the sprint next turn. Unless I have just the most crap. Oh no. Okay. Well, we're gonna take this. So, as a 61 speed training, we're taking that. Nice. Alright, and I think I'm done training speed with that, because we're pretty much gonna hit 1200 now. Alright, don't need any of that. More interested in breath of fresh air than I am corner recovery because the difference between a normal and a rare is way higher than just getting another normal. And then I would like... I think I want sprinting gear now, though. Right. We're gonna skip the qualifier and the semis. We're gonna watch the final. Pretty sure we don't train at all today. We rest it up. Go for the last day. Nice. Nothing to see here. Skip the semis. Number 4 favorite, really. If you say so. Okay, and there's the last speed training. That also should max out the reporter lady. Since we have Hot Topic especially. Nice. Don't need any of that. Take breath of fresh air. And let's watch it. What do you got for me? Like number 9 favorite or some silly crap? 4. Okay. Yeah. I'll accept that. Is Narita Bryan a sprinter? Huh. I thought she ran longer races than that. I feel like I see her everywhere. Maybe she's the type that doesn't give a shit, like Maya no Top Gun. I'm gonna just run whatever position I want, you can't stop me. That breath of fresh air was a little bit early, but it wasn't too bad. Okay. Going around the back corner, dealing with this schmuck beside me who really wants second place, even though she should know damn well she's not getting it. Know your place. Narita's already coming around the outside. I see you back there. View from the lead is mine didn't proc again, but apparently we don't need it, so whatever, easy W. No GOAT, no undefeated. We're just gonna have to pick finale champion. Actually, I might have gotten Bakshin's, like, special epithet. I'm not sure. Right, there's all that. Speed is now maxed out. I overcapped by, like, 15. Alright, what we got for skills? Corner recovery is an option. Final push is also an option. Is final push considered good? I forget. Is that one of those ones that's like kind of neither here nor there? Because it like procs at a weird time that makes it like kind of mid. Okay. It's considered fine. I've generally trusted this document that I've been paying attention to. I understand most of what they say. And like accept what most of their like justifications for why it's good or bad. So I could probably pass on final push. Instead I take corner recovery, I think. Moxie's much more expensive. Corner recovery being my other recovery ability. And then I can't really take anything else if I do that. Final push too expensive. I guess I could take double left-handed. That's not bad. 50-50 shot that I just get an extra 60 speed on top of it. There we go. My stamina is honestly way better than it needs to be for a sprint, which is a good thing to have, though. That means you make sure you're hitting it right at the beginning, right? Don't let anyone catch up to you. Right, we got another 4% chance of a 3-star. We'll see if we get it. We got an A. Ooh, that's a good A. 11.6. That might be my best one yet. 2-star speed. I could use that as a parent. 2-star speed plus Bakshin victory. 2-star frontrunner. It's not a bad parent. What was my, a 3-star stamina, 2-star power with a 2-star speed? It's nothing crazy. This is what? 12, 21, 12? Solid. And we got finals champion. She's definitely going in the squad, though. She made the team. Yep, there it is. Receive inspiration from 2 Legacy Musume with at least 1200 speed and attain at least 1200 speed. Yeah, we'll take that one. That's fun. Bakshin, you are now the ace of this team, because holy, you can run. Got a B plus with terrible sparks, 07s. What'd you get on your what dude, I always hate if I for like the first 30 campaigns, I think like 60% of my runs were 1-star guts. It's just why do you do this to me? Oh, whoops, not trying to scout for those mid characters. I'm trying to run a team trial here. Team race. I want to see how she does. She's in awful condition. I guess we'll get to see, huh? 1-star wit. I guess it's better than guts, but only barely. Alright, we're gonna view this one. I wanna see how she stacks. Now, unfortunately, because she's in awful condition, I don't really believe in her to do well, but we'll see. She is the number 3 favorite because of it. I'm gonna go yell into the void and get lunch. You have a good day. You have a great day, too. I'll stop by sometime when you're streaming, because I haven't in a little while. And I'm gonna end stream right after this anyways, so you're not gonna miss anything. I'll see you around. Bakshin versus Bakshin. Bakshin is beating Bakshin right now. There's all the various professor of curvatures and swinging maestros and playtime's over and blah 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 blah. Run, Forrest, run! Ooh, that's a close one. But I win. It is my win. First, fifth, sixth. Not the best, not the worst. But our sprinting team is back to winning. We're starting a winning tradition. Alright, there's our 3 wins. And that's a really good win at the end. Ooh, almost breaks 400k. Not quite, I don't think, but... 396. Solid. Alright, that's enough of team races. Go clear out all the various dots all over the screen, the trophy room and the titles and the this and the that. Rose stakes, and then 3 of these G3s, yeah. Nice. Titles. What title did I get? What title do you have for me? No, seriously, what title do you have for me? Oh, I missed it. No I in team. 100 team trials. I see. Doesn't really feel like something to show off, honestly. It's not the greatest achievement ever. Alrighty. And with that, we're going to head back to our chat room here. And I'm going to hop out of the game. And how many people we got over on Twitch right now? Just a couple, right? Yeah, not many. Okay. We'll hold off on the raid for today. I was going to pass the raid forward, but no need to today. We'll wait until we actually have like a few people hanging around. That's Sundays for you. All right. I'm going to see you guys around next time. Alrighty. And tomorrow we'll play some Silksong. So see you guys then. Peace.